Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lesson on methods of teaching biology. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the use of ICT in teaching biology. How can we effectively use ICT to teach biology? So, after you have studied section 6, you should be able to explain what ICT is in teaching means. When we say ICT in teaching, what does it mean? And also outline different forms of technology available for teaching biology, and then discuss the advantages of using ICT in teaching biology. So these are the objectives we have to achieve in this lesson. Now, the first thing is, what is ICT in teaching means? When we say ICT in teaching, what does it mean? The word ICT, or the acronym ICT, is information communication technology. That is information and communication technology. Now, this is a term used to denote all computer and communication technologies. So we are saying that ICT has become an integral part of the education system and as a support for teachers in the implementation of the traditional teaching processes, as well as in the process of learning and teaching. So we are saying that the student becomes the focus of the teaching and learning enterprise in an enabling environment. So the teaching is under the guidance of an instructor or the teacher who teaches by using internet technology. So basically that is what ICT means in teaching. Now, advantages of using ICT in teaching. So with the advantages of using ICT in teaching, one, we are saying that owing to universal teaching aids, the most complex organisms can be shown to students. So yeah, so when you use ICT to teach, you can show complex organisms which is not within the environment in which you are teaching, or not near you, or not in this country. So when you use the internet, it will enable you, the teacher, to get images of such environment, and then you use it in your teaching. So when you get images of those organisms, it is going to guide you, the teacher, as a photographic image where students will observe the organisms, and then they will learn the skill of observation in that. So the next one is farthest ecological area with endemic species can be made available. The farthest economical area with endemic species can be made available. Yes, through use of technology or internet, you can make these things available. I'm also saying that smallest and complicated organisms can be shown with a microscope. Yeah, we have the electronic microscopes where when organisms are very minute and you can't see them with the naked eye, what you have to use is the electronic microscope. The next one, you're seeing that it allows all students to be active and also keep their attention during the entire lesson. It allows students to be active. Yeah, it's true. When you are teaching with the computers, children of today are prone to ICT. So they would love to see what you are teaching or what you want to show them. So they pay attention to the lesson, they contribute to the lesson, and they develop intellect for the lesson. The next one is the multimedia can be played on each student's personal computer or individually. That is what we are trying to say. Like the multimedia, we can play it on each student's computer for them to see what you want them to see. So if you are teaching or if you want to show a video, you can play it on each student's computer. If you are in a computer lab and you are teaching, each students can use the computer to play search a video or a video you want them to see before you start the lesson, or during the lesson, or after the lesson. The next one is, it is possible to present the content with a presentation on an LCD projector. Yeah, that is true. When you use a projector to teach, it becomes so lively. Students pay attention, they develop interest, they become motivated, because the real objects, if they are not available, you project what is on the internet for them to feel, to appreciate nature as you teach. Okay, so we've learned a lot in this session. We've learned about how to use ICT in teaching, the advantage of using ICT in teaching, what ICT is about, what is ICT in teaching. So in reviewing what we've learned, I ask you students these questions. Question number 1, what do you understand by using ICT in education? And then, how will you use a named ICT to teach biology? How are you going to use that? 3, explain the advantages of the use of ICT in teaching biology. What are the advantages of using ICT in teaching? So most of the times I inform my students to discuss the questions on any available e-learning platform, either on Zoom or Google Meet. And I believe when you find answers to these questions, it will inform me that you understood this session.